Are you curious what came in Tuesday, August 22nd's SDX? Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to my SDX overview. And if you are returning from another video, welcome back. So The Sims tweeted, it's back to school season with today's Sims Delivery Express. New build buy items include lot signs, backpacks, lunchboxes, and bathroom doors. And they are available now to all players. So head into the game and check out these new additions. So one thing you do have to keep in mind with an SDX is that after it is downloaded, you need to restart your game to be able to see it in your game. But then even when you do see it in your game, it is not going to get a little new symbol. So you just kind of need to know what you're looking for. And their tweet did show some of the things. And they actually did a follow-up tweet where they said, we even added functionality to the new objects. Backpacks can now be used as storage that Sims can place in and out of their inventory. And Sims as young as toddlers can grab a range of food and drinks from the new lunchbox, which can also be placed in your Sims inventory and also in the backpack as I was testing. So we're going to take a look at the backpack and the lunchbox first. So the backpack itself is actually the same backpack we already had in the game, but they added new colors to it. You can see here, and if I cycle through with the plus, you can see the various colors that we have. And there were only, I believe, a few shades before, but now like all the patterns are new. So those are all the new ones. And then the lunchbox, essentially, from what I could see, matches it. So the backpack, if you're looking for it, it is just here under kids. It's also under decorations. And if you're trying to find things, it's easier just to sort by base game and then you can see it. So you can see it here. So it's the don't break your backpack. You can also search using what it's called by knowing that. So that's that. And this is the lunchbox. And it is, as you could possibly have seen there, always has a snack bag, and it's 120 simoleons. So at school, at home, or on the go, this little lunch bag has something for everyone. The insulated interior and front zippered compartment have plenty of space for a cold drink or a yummy bite. Now, when I first saw this, I thought that you could put food in it, but you can't. So here you can see that the colors, are the same as what we had with the backpack. So let's actually take a quick look at the new door and the new signs, and then we'll go back to talking about the backpack and the lunchbox. We already had this featureless fiberglass door, which was a unisex door for bathrooms. So now we have this facilities door, and it essentially comes in like the same colors that you can see here that these ones come into. You can see that the colors are all the same. So it'll match, which is good. And previously we also had like these just the dressed up facility doors, which is not new. That was already in the game, and it had, by male and female gender. I honestly don't use them very much because I prefer not to have my Sims not be able to go into a door. And in some places where some of the base game original lots had them, I would replace them with this genderless door. So this is an equal one that works. But so the signs you can find under paintings and posters, and they're right here. So you have a circular facility sign and you have a square facility sign, and you have them in blue and black. And you can see, we'll just put one up, and it doesn't, if they're circular or square, they're like the same ones that regardless of circular or square. So those are all the different ones, and they are, like I said, in blue and black. So that's it for those. So let's take a look at the backpack and the lunchbox and my messy little toddler there. So speaking of the toddler, they said that toddlers and up can use it, but the toddlers cannot select it. And I tried putting it on the ground to see if that would work, and putting it in their inventory, you can't actually access it in the inventory, even if it's not a toddler. It has to be out to be able to get to it. So that doesn't match what their tweet said. So either it's not supposed to be accessible and the tweet was wrong, or it's a bug. And since I'm going to say the tweet was right, I've created a bug report for it, which I will link down below in case you want to add your own Me Too if you're noticing the same thing in your game. And I know other people have also noticed that. So let's move on to someone else. So we have a child who's sleeping right now. So we can grab a drink And we have all of these options, which the grapefruit seltzer water and the lemon seltzer water, I think are new because I've never seen those before. But the off-brand soda was added recently, and then the orange juice, water, and milk were already options as a quick meal on the fridge. Assuming you don't have the Simple Living Lot Challenge, which comes with Cottage Living on, which I believe I temporarily have that off. I usually play with it on all the time. But this works regardless of whether you have the Simple Living Lot Challenge on or off. You can use it for the drinks and the quick meals either way, which is kind of nice if you do play with the Lot Challenge because it gives you access to the drinks and the quick meals because they're not even an option on the fridge. I don't know if I have... so I do have it off right now. But if I had the Simple Living Lot Challenge enabled, that have a quick meal would not be even showing on the fridge, not without a mod. I usually use a mod by Bandicam that adds them back. You just need the groceries or you pay for it in that case. So the quick meals are all here, which I have a lot of different quick meals because they come with various packs. So I don't think any of these are new. I just think that the reason I have so much is because of that. So it would be nice if the toddlers could actually access it. And even if they, with the drinks, they would only be able to get, say, milk, orange juice, and water, which I think are the 3 drinks as a sippy cup that they have access to on here. So if we give a drink to Craig, so it's apple juice, not orange juice, but yeah, similar. Anyways, but there's also the possibility that when they actually patch this in versus having it in an SDX, sometimes some of the functionality changes of it and becomes more complete. Because I know whenever they add new meals with the Simple Living Lot Challenge, they won't work. But once they make it go into the actual game update and it's not sitting as like content with an SDX, then it is available with the Simple Living Lot Challenge. So the other thing that I noticed is with this backpack is you can't actually put very much in it. So you can put a toy in it. I've already done that. You can put a book, which would include your homework. Any type of book can go in it. But I tried putting like any of these collectibles, including like, say, an apple or here we have the tomatoes. Like they can't go in there. And I tried putting a sack lunch in it, and it doesn't go in there either. I tried putting a violin in there because they're portable, so I'm like, well, maybe that'll go in there, and it didn't go in there either. But the lunchbox goes in there, so you can put the lunchbox in there, and then you can take this and put that in your inventory, but you can't put very much in itself. So we're gonna put it back out, and we're gonna take that back out. But it's a fun idea, and it's, better than not having any ability to use it. And let me know if you found anything else that goes into this backpack. I didn't do a bug report for that because I thought maybe that was by design, but it is pretty limited what you can put in it. Anyways, it'd be nice if you could put more than just books, toys, and the lunchbox in it. But anyway, so those were all the new things. And one other thing was that Somatically, who usually knows, he's just a simmer who tends to know a lot of the stuff that's going on behind the scenes. He had commented earlier that, that we were going to be getting something new, but it wasn't something that we were expecting. And he did come back on this one and say that this wasn't it. And then someone said, do you know when it's coming? And he said next month. But I don't have that in front of me right now, but I know that's what I saw, and I will try and put a screenshot up on the screen. So that is actually it for what I'm aware of came in the SDX. Let me know what you were most excited for. I'd love to know in a comment down below. But that's going to be it for this video. Likes and comments are always appreciated, and they really help with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!